YouTube, what is up? This is Sulu Gaming, and have you ever wanted to command a space thing, a spaceship, and fly it in outer space? Well, now you can. Introducing Kerbal Space Program. Alright YouTube, we are here with a quick tutorial on how to get into orbit. Getting into orbit, there's different things. Okay, I'm a little farther in the game, so I'm only gonna do what you would have at the very beginning of the game. So I'm gonna call this Toot 1, or Toot 1. This is tutorial 1. So you won't have any of this. You'll have the command module. Okay, you will have the parachute, and if you go into structural, basically this is how you get into orbit. Basically, you want to build a capable spacecraft of getting into orbit. So after you have that, you're gonna want to, I'm assuming you already know the basics. So I think you have this, okay? You're going to want to get some science. I'm assuming you know all this. This is how to get into orbit, because I'm not going to lie, I sort of suck at this game. Alright, sorry for the interruption. So you'll have one of these LV-909. You're going to want to put one of those there. This is your, this is the fuel that I use to burn retrograde. I'll explain it when we get there. So I'm going to want to put another decoupler node. Don't care. You won't have, I don't think you'll have any of these. So, you'll have these at the very beginning of the game. So, I like to put 3 of them to get into orbit. I always like to have extra fuel. So then you'll have some of these. Let me move out. So basically, if you didn't know, these are your staging, which I'm assuming you know. And then you're going to want to get some, the radial decouplers. So I'm going to choose, because these are before. So I like to do angle snap, if you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, it's where instead of it snaps to one of the angles of it. So to get into this orbit, I'm going to put 3. Three's good. I always like having as much force as possible. So that goes there. You want to make sure that it is connected, yes, like it is right now. And then that is that. And I like to do these real quick. So I like to put these at the bottom when there's no, you'll get these launch stability enhancers later in the game. Then you're going to want, sorry, what am I talking about? You're going to want these. So just kind of rest on it. And then I think that is all you need. Oh, so these are your fuel. Actually, no. You want these. Basically, this is the decoupler. You want these to drop at the same time. This is just, you don't want it lopsided or anything. So that's what that's for. And then I don't know if you'll have the connectors, but you'll want some connectors. That's kind of off. You'll want these connectors so the vehicle doesn't go flying like crazy. So you're going to want to connect these, and once I get on the launch pad, which is right now, actually that was stupid, I'll get on the launch pad right now. Okay. So you've probably never had a takeoff before. You probably have with the basic rockets, and I'm assuming you know how to get science and all that stuff. So here we are. Okay. So, R is the RCS fuel. You don't need to get into that. You don't have that yet in this point of the game. T is the stability something. Basically, it won't go crazy. So you're gonna, what I do is make sure that's fully, powered, because these are solids, so they're gonna be at 100 no matter what. So that's it. And then to launch, or to begin the first stage, you hit spacebar, and we are flying. So basically, what's going to happen now is if I hit M, I'm going to want to bring this up, because that's how you're going to bring these That's how you're gonna control from the outer view. So we're gonna want as much fuel as, or not fuel. We want to go up as far as possible. What happens is you want to get to about 10,000 meters, then drop the boosters. At this current rate, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. If not, we can restart and have the main engine, because you don't need that much fuel getting into orbit. So this should be enough. This will be enough. So basically get to 10,000, drop them, spacebar again. Then what we're going to do is over here, we're going to hit D and go to a 45-degree angle. And you're going to keep doing that. And when you hit M, make sure this is up. And basically, this is your, I think it's apoapsis, something like that. I've heard different pronunciations. If you want to cut the fuel, so Control degrades the fuel. Shift brings fuel up. To cut the fuel, you hit X. And then Shift to go back. And then I always keep the stability thing on. So basically, you're going to want to get... You want to get this apoapse to about 100,000 meters. That's a pretty solid orbit. And then once this gets to 100,000, we are going to use the maneuver nods, and we're going, because what happens is if this gets to 100,000, you're not going to be in an orbit. You're just going to fall straight back down. So I want to get a little farther. So once that, we're going to want to start to angle down a little bit. Get a little bit farther. We want to get, see, when you're about 60,000 meters, you're about out of the atmosphere totally, because it is saying we are in orbit. So we're going to want this. We're going to do 106. Okay. So now you want to hit this and add a maneuver. Basically what happens is this changes the angle. Okay. This changes the rotation of it, and X gets rid of it. So you want to go back to here, add maneuver, bring this out. Basically, once it gets into a solid orbit, you're going to see your periapsis, and you're going to see your apoapse. So you want to get these as close numbers as possible. So we want to degrade that. Usually when it's about halfway, 111, 102, that's okay. And then you'll notice the node is in 1 minute and 42 seconds. You're gonna, once you get halfway, so imagine if this was 20 seconds, imagine if the estimated burn time was 20 seconds, you would hit this at 10. So halfway in between the estimated burn time, you'll understand what I mean. So let me get there real quick. And then if to hit time accelerating is the right, like greater than something, and then the left, so like the period or the full stop and the comma. Depending on where you are in the world, it's either a full stop or a period. So basically, we want to stop about now. So let me go back to the time acceleration, or you can do this by clicking here, but I would basically, you don't want to overshoot it. So now, resume flight, we're going to hit, actually no, I'm going to wait a tiny bit, and now. Basically, I'm going to go full throttle, and we want to get this down to 0. Because what's happening is we're giving more delta V, and that's going to bring this orbit. Because if you can see, it's slowly bringing it out. And if we run out of fuel here, that's fine. We still have some more fuel here. So, but that would be nice to have as much, to have fuel from over here, which we probably won't. So, I'm sorry if you can hear the phone in the background. So, once you get here, you're going to want to slow down a bit. Slow down. Oh, so we ran out of fuel. So now, hit space. Okay, bring that down. We want to go really slow. Line this up with the blue thing, and when you want to try to get to 0, that's the goal. But hit once you get it, hit X. So about to hit it, or close to 0, and little bit more. Oh, I kind of overshot it, but that's okay. And then you'll notice, basically, My thing is a little bit off because of this, but that's fine. So now we are actually in a solid orbit. You did it. You are in a solid orbit. So that is the debris. I mean, that we should have been more careful with the debris because, I mean, you most likely aren't gonna hit you aren't gonna hit it because it is probably just gonna fall back. It's either gonna stay in orbit, but then again, I highly doubt you're doing as many tests as there are in the real world. So, yeah, that's probably pretty safe to say. So when you're out here, it is time to do some science. So I forgot to put some mystery goos on, because this is just how to get into orbit. But there's also the crew report, which you probably know. You would have got science, because I've already done this like a billion times. And then you can hit C to do the IVA, so that's inside the cockpit. And I believe this is a version 0.24.2, and you can't move around in the cockpits. So I think they're adding that in the future. But for right now, that's it. So I'm actually not really skilled enough to be able. Let's go around the orbit, okay? So we're going 50 times by hitting the full stop or the period key. So Kerbal Space Program actually has some glitches. So this is at 1%. You're moving very fast. And yes, this is a scaled down model, very much, of the Earth. Kerbal. I forget the name. I think it's Kerbal. Kerblin, I don't know. So some of the debris right here, that's a Ike. I believe Ike is a... Wait. Oh, Ike is a moon. See right here? Ike is a moon of Duna, which is supposed to... See, it's a moon, because the moon is actually in front. And then that's Tylo, which is a moon of... Oh, no, it's a planet. Oh, no, it's Jewel. Sorry, it's a moon. So you're passing in front of the moon, so that's why it's there. But I don't like to land on the night side, so we will time accelerate. So basically, I've seen a lot of people. What they'll do is they will. Let me actually get a little farther onto the light side. Let's go around. You're actually going very fast right now. Like if this was real time, I think it's 20 minutes that you would be here. So a lot of people, what they'll do to get back into the atmosphere is they will, let me show you, let me time accelerate down to 1%. They will take their rocket, let it load. Nope, wrong way. They will take it, aim it toward Kerbal, don't know what it is, and they will hit the thrusters until they hit the ground. That is very, very inefficient. So basically what you're going to want to do is, okay, you're not going to want to do, you're going to do, right here, this is your prograde marker. And basically if you added more delta V to your current orbit, I believe I'm saying that correctly, if you hit shift and added thrust to that, your orbit would expand outwards. We want to do the opposite. So on the other side, when you point opposite of the orbit, this is the retrograde marker. And what the retrograde marker does is you're going to slow yourself down until you're so slow that the Earth's gravity is going to Kerblin's gravity is going to automatically take you into the surface, or the atmosphere. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually watch it. We're going to watch it from out here. You can remember, you can control it from out here. I'm controlling it right now. And remember to have the stabilization by hitting T. Or else when you hit that, it'll just turn backwards and backwards and backwards. But you don't want that to happen. So you hit T, because then when you do that, it just is like that. So that's not the point. So I'm going to start hitting the retrograde, and you'll see my periaps shrink. I don't want to land on the dark side, so I'm going to try and land. I'm going to try to land at the Space Center. If that's not possible, I'm going to try to get it right there, and then I might be able to adjust it. Please, I would love to land right there. That'd be great. Okay, so what we can do is remember to always hit M. Make sure you have enough fuel, because and also remember you have a parachute, because if you have a parachute, you're dead, or you're gonna stay in orbit until you can have a thing come pick you up. So we are going to time accelerate. I think we may have a chance of doing it. No. We're gonna get a little bit farther, and we're gonna try to land at the Space Center. If we did, that's the first time I've ever done it. And you'll notice that the Kerbal is actually on the equator. Now, in real life, if let's say it was Florida, this looks like Africa. I know. Okay, shoot. Oops. Nope. Gotta go to Space Center. No. Okay, I messed it up. Okay. Hitting M again. So I'm focused on Kerbin. There's the name. I'm going to time accelerate. If you hit this like I just did, you're going to mess it up big time like I just did. So that is going to slowly come on. That would be amazing to land right there. That would be great. Come on. I'm waiting, just waiting. Okay, I gotta go to 1% and then check my altitude. So once we get to about 5,000 meters, I'm going to have the parachute. No, we're not gonna make it. No! Overshot it. No! No, so what we're going to do is we're going to take it and go with the prograde marker, like we're doing right now. No. Do we want to go retrograde? Okay, we're not going to make it. We're going to get somewhat close. This is the best way. I have actually landed in here. You know how I killed Jebediah? I landed in here safely, but it glided down the slope right over here, and it crashed. So, if we can, let's try. This is very inefficient, but we have extra fuel to spare. We're going to be getting there, or we're going to be getting to the ground anyway, and we don't want to land here. That's not good. Never land here. Okay, we want to slow down. Come on, we just want to raise the orbit enough to get right here. That would be great. Yes, now we are going the right way. Well, no, this is just... Okay, how many kilometers? That is 29 kilometers away, so that is a pretty good distance. I should be able to go over here, but I messed it up before. So I have all this extra fuel. If I don't have enough fuel to do it, then I just won't. So we're going back up in the atmosphere, about to cut the fuel now. Okay. Okay, we're about to be brought down. Come on, let's time accelerate. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? No, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We're gonna make it. No, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. No, other way. Come on, let's go. For YouTube, come on. I'll run out of fuel right here. Come on. And we're out of fuel. So now, I'm gonna wait a little bit further, because I don't like waiting. I'm not a very patient person. We made it about 20 kilometers away. So now, right now, we're going to decouple right now and then deploy the chute. Now, the chute, you'll notice, is not fully deployed. I'm assuming you've already known this. I'm just going to kind of go over the basics. So don't time accelerate into the ground. Not good. I've died that way before. There you go. I just died. Right there. There you go. I just died. Well, and then I'm assuming you know the basics. You would be there. Nope. Okay, because this is for YouTube, I swear I have to revert to the vehicle assembly. I can't kill Bill Kerman. I've already killed Jeb. That was just for the show. This is my personal world. So, yeah. I should have used a test world. But if you guys did... Okay, no. Did this video help? If it did, remember to leave a comment. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you love Kerbal, let me know in the comments. Or hit me up on Twitter. So, yeah. Yeah, and then my Twitter and Twitch are in the description. So, you guys, thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this tutorial and want more tutorials, whether that be Kerbal Space Program or any of the other games that I play, which is usually Minecraft, then let me know and I will try to deliver. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.